Chad, I kind of had this like euphoric thought about the rise of artificial intelligence today. It was really kind of trippy to think about. I'm sure most of you guys have heard about ChatGPT. If you haven't, it's made by OpenAI. You can go and have very human-like conversations with it. It can do pretty much any number of human tasks that you would want it to do. You can use it for coding. You can use it to write emails. You can use it to sort through data. You can just have a simple conversation with it. It feels like you're talking to a very high IQ human, and it just works 24/7. Sometimes there's outages, but for the most part, it's the most advanced AI that's been available to the public up to this point. So what I started to realize is like a lot of the times when people have like a business idea, or let's just say an idea for something cool. Like let's say you came up with an idea for an app or maybe a mobile game that you think would be really cool. The problem is you don't know how to code a mobile game. You don't know how to design a mobile game. You don't know how to do any of the artwork for it. All that stuff is out of your knowledge, right? But with the rise of artificial intelligence, you can just ask an AI to do all of that for you, right? Whether it's coding, whether it's, we've seen all the stuff that AI can do with art, generating art based on certain prompts, writing stories, writing essays, right? So you could publish, like, theoretically in the future when AI gets really good, you could publish like a really intricate, detailed novel or story based on ideas that you articulate and give to them. So what this means is that we're heading towards a future where your success literally will only be limited by the creative ideas that you can come up with in your head. Like you won't have to worry about, hey, I have this idea for how to code an app, but I don't have the time to take classes, to go back to school to learn how to code iOS games, or I don't have the time to watch YouTube videos to learn step by step how to use this, software development program. You can just ask an AI to bring your idea to life. So really the most successful people in the future are just going to be the people that have the best ideas. Like it will just simply be whatever ideas you can come up with that will determine your success. Isn't that kind of like crazy? Like think about that for a second. Isn't that wild? Like you'll be able to be successful in a wide range of industries now, or have the opportunity to be successful in a wide range of industries that you wouldn't have had the opportunity to before, because you'll be able to use AI to assist you to do those tasks that you wouldn't have otherwise been able to do, either because of your own knowledge or because of time. That's wild to think about. Like if you have a business idea, instead of taking the time to I think coding and like artwork is the best example, or like even game design or writing a story. If you don't have the knowledge or the time to learn how to code or do game design, you can just have an AI do it for you. Just tell it the story that you want it to tell, and it will fill in all the empty points for you. It's crazy. So anyways, that kind of got me excited for the future, like different business opportunities that people can have. Really going to open up a whole new world. And don't get me wrong, it'll replace a lot of jobs too, but I think it'll open up a lot of doors for some super creative and really innovative people to do some amazing things. You saw the robot that can do delivery, like robot food delivery. Yeah, that stuff's been talked about, right? I imagine that probably won't be too difficult. And that's probably right around the horizon, or like, robots that deliver Amazon packages for you, if that's what you mean. Which is actually sad. It's good, but sad. The reason why it feels so good to make/publish or whatever it is you're doing all the work and go through the obstacle courses of that journey of completion. Yeah, that's true. Part of success, right, is the journey that it took to get there. But at the same time too, like all this technology, it'll still be a process, because again, it's not just the AI is not gonna nail it on the first try. It'll take some training, right? Like I think a big thing that a lot of people don't talk about when it comes to AI is a lot of your success with artificial intelligence comes down to your prompts and how you just have to tell it exactly what it is that you want. Like a lot of the times I've found, like when I'm working on a coding project and I'm talking to ChatGPT, if it doesn't give me the answer I'm looking for when I first type in a prompt, it's usually not because the AI messed up. It's because I didn't do a good enough job at explaining exactly what it is that I want. Like you really have to choose your wording properly in order to get a response that makes sense for what you're doing. And of course, it's still not perfect, right? That's not to say that, the AI doesn't have faults.